What's up? Let's see if I can get my webcam on here. Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? So, can you actually hear the music in the mic right now? Is that an issue? Because I have officially lost my earphones, so might be an issue. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. Literally have no idea where those are. I could just get the volume down a bit, no worries. Okay, sound is great. I like it. I like it. So Luke had a question, which I'm going to answer or try to. Question flag make: have you ever had a bug in Cobalt Strike where it creates two threads that both spawn a beacon? Was doing an engagement earlier and got that behavior. Don't know if it was something we changed in profile or artifacts. So I have seen that behavior. In my experience, it's related to when, say, you do proxy DLL side loading or hijacking or proxy side loading or whatever, and the process that is loading the DLL ends up loading it twice, or some separate thread in the DLL ends up reloading it or re-releasing it, and that might create that second beacon, second callback. But other than that, just from like, it depends on what your payload is. Straight exe, never seen it, you know. I don't think there's a profile or artifacts configuration or mistake. I just think, yeah, it's related to how the payload is deployed. Welcome, Shymex. All the usuals are here. Shikato, Skalsek, welcome, Bandrel. Thanks for joining in. Love it. So today you might see me fail horribly again. Oh, that's weird. If it's a straight exe, that's pretty weird. Never seen that, so that's some weird behavior. Let's see if I can fix my VM here for you guys. So we're doing more HackTheBox today, simply for the lack of content right now, I guess. You know, HackTheBox is fun and all, but I do actually have another project I wanted to start on, but it's going to be a multi-part series. So I'm thinking I'm going to start on that maybe next stream. It's related to parsing LDIF. So I was thinking of making LDIF to Bloodhound parser, which technically already exists, but it's extremely broken, very rough. So I came for the goals. So we'll see if I'll get that started. It's definitely going to be a multi-part series, parsing LDIF into Bloodhound. And it's only really useful in the scenarios where you can't run Bloodhound or the Sharphound. You don't want to run Python Sharphound. You don't want to run AD Explorer. I mean, technically, it's only useful for gigantic networks, like huge networks, because then you could use LDAP search. So LDIF is a storing format for LDAP queries or LDAP data. So you use LDAP search query, say the root, and you get the entire LDAP structure that is stored in an LDIF. And then I would like to parse that LDIF to Neo4j queries, or inserts rather, so I could get a Bloodhound graph from it. So I want to wait until the Bloodhound is having a release, like an update release. I want to say the 7th or the 9th of February. So I might want to wait until that's done in case they change too much. Or in case they come up with a new self or whatever. But it would be cool to have some sort of way to parse, you know, the output from raw LDAP search queries. So language. Yeah, that's a good question. I want to do C# because when you're working with stuff like this, Existence, hey, what's up? I want to do C#, but I probably should do Python. But I want to do C# simply because it's easier to debug and work with. Yeah, I could set up a proper Python debugging or like a IDE and debug environment and all that, but I'm just so much more familiar with C#, but yeah. And you know, you could just cross-compile it to .NET Core, have like a single binary, it would work on Linux just fine. I'll watch the C#, cool. So I might do that, but again, I want to wait for the new Bloodhound release to come out, and then I want to research it a bit before I do multi-part series. You know, a lot of what I do is very, very rough, and it's all live, and I never prepare anything, so maybe I should like actually prepare something and make a solid like over. I put sad amounts of effort into the Sunday streams, actually, like in terms of preparation at least, which is what I like. I know I want to give you guys the raw input, the fails, and the what the fuck am I doing moments, you know. I'm not a huge fan of the clickbaity stuff and the mainstream sort of approach to it. Okay, so let me see if my VM sharing is working. It is. And then let's fix this bar because it annoyed the shits out of me last time. Let's try it like that. And then let's change the background color here to not be transparent. 0, apply. There we go. It's gonna look a lot better. Maybe we shouldn't do the blue background either. We should pick a darker background, something like this. Yeah, you can see the text better already. Something like that, maybe. Oh, that was cool. We'll do this. And then I think I already downloaded the VPN config. So I'll just connect to the VPN. And then, do I have Obsidian installed? Is that in the repository? Obsidian? No. Oh, this is an app image. App images always fuck me, bro. I can't. I thought you could just run the app images. You can't? There we go. Thank you so much for the follow, Puny Lover. Puny Lover? I tried. HackTheBox stream. Hey. Pony Lover. Okay, gotcha. I tried though. I did try. So documents, let's just put this under like data or whatever. I just want to try to keep some notes when doing this. I don't have to rerun every freaking command. There we go. Turn on live preview. Sure. Let's do just notes. And then my IP for this current session is as much as this 10.10.49, so I'll write that down. 10.10.49. Cool. And then we gotta pick a box, people. We gotta pick a box for today's shenanigans. And obviously it's going to be an archived one because I can't do real ones. And the really nice thing about doing archived ones is that I could just rate it, I could just sort it based on the rating, so I won't have to do like shitty, badly created boxes. So let's do status, sort by rating. You just wait upon it over. The second I start struggling, people are going to be like, oh my god. People are going to be all over the place, so. We have Forge and we have Anibus, which is an insane machine, which I definitely don't think we'll be tackling. Hey, Rastamouse in the chat. What's up, bud? Open admin, I think I've done. Yeah, I've done a bunch of these. Let's do a low one. Admirer. Oh, that sounded fish. Sus. Let's do delivery maybe, or lame. Which one, guys? Lame or delivery? Pick one. Pick a box, any box, or not any box, but Right? You're here to heckle, not to help. 10 out of 10. Delivery it is. Easy box. Let's get this box up and running. Spawn machine. The one that makes you cry. Well, all of them will most likely make me cry. Only because I've done lame. This is a good time for me to make you guys buy courses, right? So, okay, this is a bit funny. Or, it's not funny, but... So, okay, full disclosure, if you go back to my videos, like, if you go back to most of the live streams, you always, when you see people ask me about courses, what courses I recommend, what courses I don't like, whatever, you always see me go back and recommend... You always see me go back and recommend the Red Team Operations, Red Team Operator course, RTO course, right? It's the Red Team Operator, it's RTO, right? Oh, I gotta make sure, make sure I got my spellings correct here. Give me a second here. Red Team something something, correct, I agree, something something. CRTO, yes. I believe it's CRTO, right? I even have it in my signature at work. I don't even recall what the fuck it's called. Jesus Christ. Help me. Red Team Operations. Yeah, RTO, sure. So, the Red Team Operations course by ZeroPoint Security, effectively Rasta Mouse, is extremely good. I've taken it. I took it pretty early on. It's great. I would recommend it for anybody slightly above average or around average, depending, like, in the field. It's great. It isn't any guessing games. It just gives you the information you need to complete the courses, and obviously there's some sort of little twist, so it isn't exactly copy paste. I will sure give you a link. So why I'm bringing this up is because that ZeroPoint Security actually just recently started their affiliate program, and I signed up because I thought, hey, I'm recommending these guys on stream pretty much every time anyway, so I might as well, you know, just fucking ask for if I can become like an affiliate or whatever. And I did, and he was nice enough to give me an affiliate link. So I'm going to share a link for the Red Team's Operation course here. Take a look at it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. How much for ad reads? Sellout, yeah. 25 viewers and already a sellout. Career ended. No, but actually it's a good course. Like, literally it's a good course. Ah, yeah, it's a one-time thing. So Luke says, I want to get into the courses space, but I'm worried it's going to be just basic Metasploit exploits or out of the boxes like a lot of tutorials are. I learned most of my knowledge from blog posts and your videos. Cool. So I can tell you right now, at least the Red Team's Operations one is not going to be like that. In my experience, a lot of the offensive security, like the OSCP, which is like the entry cert everybody sort of takes to certify that you know what you're doing, is still very much like that. Out of the exploits. It is much more about identifying what you're supposed to go after, and then being able to execute something towards it. Okay. Entry. Well, technically it is an entry search. Sure thing. I'll post the resources later on in the YouTube video link or in later on. So technically OCP is an entry cert. However, OCP is difficult, but technically it's like an entry mid-level. Yeah, for the RTO course, sure thing. I'll drop that affiliate link somewhere. Sure thing, in the Discord or in the chat. I already dropped it in the chat or the YouTube video or in some other reference later on. But anyway, Luke, ZeroPoint Security courses are not going to be like that. A lot of the other like big Active Directory courses. What's the other one? Like, there's one other one that's like, is it 80 security something? That a buddy of mine took. What's it called? It's like... Sector 7 has a lot of great stuff. All their courses are pretty good as well. They're all online videos you can just watch. They have a bunch of great courses as well. that are cheap, actually, very cheap. Tidy Policy, I have the link, thanks for that. But I'm wondering if I buy the course, is it a timed access or can I do the course and maybe 2 years later go back and read the lessons again? So, if I count correctly, the information, when you get access, you have access forever. You always, forever is going to have access to that information. You can download and store it, whatever. That's going to be a great baseline for your cheat sheet or your like playbook to store how you approach stuff. So you're always going to have access to that information. If I recall correctly, you just buy the course and then at some point you schedule the exam. Yeah, there's no time limit to the information. You always get to keep the information. And he actually updates it. It's actually updated along the way. So I got several, you know, throughout the month or two, whatever I took the course, I got several like updates in that time that, hey, he updated that information. Hey, there's a new section called this, blah, blah, blah. So the information is continually updated. Sure thing, let me get that link. So it's this link right here. Pretty good. And he also has a C2 development course, which is great. You can also check that out if you're into doing more of your own development. So that's the sellout section for today. Let's get back to HackTheBox, I guess. Honestly, I just love the honestly, like, courses are great, and the rest of the mouse knows that I know that, and I've been saying that way before he announced the affiliate program, and like since the first streams, I think I've talked about it. So the affiliate stuff is more just me wanting to like actually show off a great course. So I will not be able to make a ton of money off this. I don't plan to finance the jack shit with this. It's more just, hey, those courses are great. Just heads up on that. Okay, so I'll guess we'll start off with an nmap then. Like, I can't even say that without thinking about ippsec. Ippsec is like, has tailored my freaking HackTheBox experience. The Red Team Ops course is perfect, that is true. So let's do HackTheBox, like make a little folder. Let's put those notes into there. Let's call it general notes. General notes. And then let's do a box. So let's make a new folder. Let's call it delivery easy. And then notes, whatever. Doesn't really matter that much at this point. Cool, 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 cool. So we'll start off by just copying that IP. So the IP is going to be this. And then we'll fire off an nmap against that IP to identify the services running on it. I just do -a-sv. That's cool. What's the podcast called? So there's a port 80 open, Nginx server saying welcome. Cool. I wonder if that's the default or not. We'll see. Yeah, drop that podcast name. That's cool. Welcome, contact us. The best place to get all your email related support for an account. Check out our help desk. Cool. Okay, so this is the typical trick where they have virtual hosting or virtualized hosting on the servers. You have to have the correct host name to be able to reach the correct service. So if I try to click this, obviously it won't resolve. So I have to make an entry for this in my hosts file. Sudo nano etc hosts. Sorry, that was wrong. Hosts, and then that would be this information right here. And then the IP, which I already totally forgot, 10.10.10.222. Let's fix that like that, and then we should be able to resolve this hostname. And we get to some support center ticket. So it could always be a reverse proxy. So time status, that's a PHP file. Open a new ticket, that's your PHP file. So you can give it some information, you can view a ticket, you can sign in, you can register, you can do some stuff. You can open a new ticket, full name, whatever, contact us, choose a topic. Cool, cool, cool. So the name delivery, for some reason, makes me want to think about deserialization in JSON. So it says copyright 2022 delivery powered by OS ticket. Maybe there's a deserialization vulnerability for OS ticket platform. Maybe we could try to get a version number out of the source code here. No, I don't want to view the selected source code. I want to view all the source code. It says 2022 delivery. I don't believe that. Hacker Factory podcast with Philip Weil. Cool, 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 cool. I'll try to check that out. I'm actually not a huge podcast guy, to be honest. Okay, so that's a statement. So I wouldn't say OSCP is a noob search, because I think even like hardened people could have would always have sort of a timely challenge to get through that. But yeah, I agree, it is an entry search for sure. It's supposed to teach you about basic enumeration, identifying services, identifying possible exploits and vulnerabilities related to those services, and then exploiting them. As you point out, you know, the OSCP never really talks about Active Directory or any other structured Windows environment, which is basically all internal pen tests is these days, right? It's all about Active Directory most of the time. OSEP, correct, is more Windows based for sure, and also revolves talks about, you know, antivirus detection and bypassing and stuff like that. Sector 7 stuff is really good. The Merge Red Team Ops free course, the attacking and defending AD courses, those are the ones I tried to find the name of. Attacking and defending AD courses, but those are gigantic courses. Like these labs are, I've never taken any of them, but a buddy of mine has, and he says that the labs these guys offer are freaking insane, like in terms of size. So that's cool. I would love to do one of these. It's just that once you get into the consultant business and working, getting time to do like huge ass labs is like, look at this. This is a lab. This is a lab with capital AAB, right? So you can't post link, Bandrel. Sadly. I don't know how we have time to stream. I don't know either. That's why I do it literally in the middle of a Sunday. That's the only point out. And that's why I don't really prepare that much either, because I simply don't have time. So we do have what's called research and development time, which is about 2 weeks a year. But those are, obviously you could do courses with them, but those are mostly for internal projects, development time. You can put whatever to them. We do have some time for it, but like this sort of stuff, I would have to like do it over the weekend for a longer time. And then, you know, of course comes down to energy as well. You might want to take a break from it when you do it on the daily. But back to the box. So I'm thinking we should look up OS Ticket. What is that? Is there any accessible exploit for OS Ticket? It's because this is an easy box, so could just be that. Let's search for OS Ticket on exploit.db. Okay, so we got I don't remember the single site query reference, isn't it that? Cross-site scripting reference, arbitrary site redirect, cross-site scripting, remote file inclusion, meh. Persistent cross-site file upload, arbitrary file upload, SSRF. I don't think that's going to be useful. I have done HackTheBoxes. I have done HackTheBox boxes where you're supposed to do cross-site scripting XSS and then like capture the cookie and then forward it through like a JavaScript HTTP request and capture it and then compromise the account. I've done a box like that. That was not an easy box, and this is an easy box, so I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be some sort of deserialization attack or some sort of delivery of payload through one of these pages. Okay, so let's we haven't identified the version here. Maybe we could check the server header and see what it says. It said Apache. Oh no, we didn't scan this because we didn't have the virtual one, so we could probably figure out what we're running against here. Nope, just says Nginx. Cool. Hey, Rutsek Dev, thank you for joining in, dude. Appreciate it. Check ticket status. Valid emails and ticket number required. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to enumerate that unless it's the example, which I don't think it is. We could open a new ticket. Let's try that, see what happens. Select the topic. Contact us is the topic. Summary, drop a file, choose an item. Okay, let's try to upload a file and see where it ends up. Maybe we could just upload a shell. That would be hilariously stupid. But I mean, it's an easy box, right? That's the kind of thing about that's the kind of thing you actually got to think about when you do hack the boxes. You got to keep in mind the difficulty assigned to the box to know where to look. You can post links, but they are automatically like censored. So if you want to post a link, hit me up on Discord or Madamos for you. But like anybody else, just hit me up on Discord if you want me to share some resources or if there's anything interesting. Okay, where was I? Okay, let's just make a file in the foo.png, whatever bar, and then let's try to upload that and see. File upload error. Undefined 500. Cool. We should probably capture that network traffic and see what's going on here. Maybe file upload has been disabled. So, and I'm the most vigilant mod out there. Yeah, you're a mod. That's true. So let me just get proxy up. So Mr. Bandrel sent me an exploit that he wanted me to look at. So let's take a look at that. Maybe my initial OSINT here was way too bad. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say that's a yes. So there is allows you to reset arbitrary passwords. Cool. In Hansoft OS tickets before 1.10.2 allows remote attackers to reset arbitrary passwords when an associated email address is known by leveraging guest access and guessing a 6-digit number. So that would assume that there's some sort of guest access initially here, or are we thinking that check a ticket status is guest access? So I can access an account. I can register. Let's just try the delivery first. Let's just look at what's going on between here, back and forth here. Boopity boop, boopity bop. Okay, let's try that upload again. What was that about? So sends the post to IOX PHP form upload ticket attached invalid file. So it doesn't like the file. I'm guessing that's because the magic bytes for the PNG isn't there. So if we had an actual PNG, it might like the file. Let's try to find a picture of a cat online. Oh, I need to install the CA. I haven't done that. I didn't do that the last time. So silly of me. You're logged in as guest. Too many discords. There are very many discords out there, and I also do like regular cleanup of them just because there are many discords. View security, import. Oh, I have already done it apparently, but apparently not good enough. There we go. There we go. So let's just find a picture of a Caterino. A beautiful cat. Oh, this was a cool cat. That's a cool cat. Save image as. Let's put that under. That's a WebB. We don't want that. That's a sassy cat. WebB. Don't want that. Don't we have a PNG here? What the actual WebB? People, give me a PNG. Jesus. There we go. JPEG. I'll take it. I'll take a JPEG. And let's try to upload that. Let's check a bit at the file upload possibilities here. Let's just do a JPEG. So a JPEG is fine. So it probably check the magic bytes. I'm guessing that. Let's just take. I just want to take a little peek at this. ID 3, ID, same ID. Okay. What happens if I remove some of this data here? I can filter search for specific formats. That is correct. There is a dork for that. But that would make it easy though, right? And we want to make it hard. Just like I'm doing right now, paging down. Foobar. That's fine, cool. Actually, okay, that's interesting. So it did check the content to make sure we don't upload the exact same content. So PHP extension is fine. Foobar. Okay, so maybe it was just the magic bytes, or no? Yeah, it's just the magic bytes. Just the magic byte Serinos. Yep, that's a Google dork for looking for just PNGs. Okay, so we could possibly change the file name here, inject some content, and try. We'll see, I guess. We'll just submit this first and see what happens. If we get like a link to it, how we can search it up. Okay, so we will look this up by looking up the email and the what you need to check a ticket status. You need leave page. You need the ticket number and the email address. Okay, so email at email.com to remember that, and let's try to submit this. FO630, create the ticket. Missing invalid data, contact any errors below and try again. Okay, invalid. Okay, I can't type, that's fine. Not the first time I've been told that. Let's try again. Create ticket. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we got our, let's go back to our notes page now. So we got our ticket email. No, we do not, because I didn't copy that. Lol. So that's email at email.com. We'll keep using that. Ticket ID for just this test was this. So what happens if I browse this now? What happens if I check the ticket status where I see a picture of a cat? How does it work? How does it work, Reno? Email, and then the ticket number. View ticket. Okay, so I can see this. I can link to this. It's a key. When I open it, I download it. That's not necessarily what we want to do. There is an email address on that page. Yes, an example. Yes, that's an example. Cool. Okay, so maybe the... Oh, if that's it. If that's it, I'm going to be a bit pissed, actually. If the example is valid and it contains some sort of information. Nope. Did I type it right? Oh 5-1-12-4-3. And John Doe, not John Does. Nope. Access denied, so it doesn't exist. osticket.com. On the ticket submission page, the success page. Oh, I didn't even catch it. I was too busy. I've lost it, people. We could check the burp log though, so calm your horses. Calm the frick down. We have burp logs here, people. So I guess that's after the post to tickets. Let's just go through and see what happens. Is it earlier up? It's probably earlier up. There we go. Thank you. Check the name of your status page. Okay, oh no, if this is it, if you want more information to your ticket, just email. No, that's just... You may check the ticket, check status page. If you want to add, that's just... Do you think that... No, that's just for my ticket still, right? Okay, print, edit, view ticket thread. Does even more when it's paid for, somehow. So... I'm actually not sure about the issue summary. Actually not sure about the difference between the community and the paid for. So ticket number, we could go back and try to upload. I do see that when I click this, it goes straight for a download. So even if I browse to it in my URL, I'm still gonna get a download. It's not gonna show. So I don't think just straight up uploading a shell will do much here. Could try some sort of injection, but I'm thinking it sounds too advanced. Guest user. Okay, let's look at the exploit again. Enhance when an associate email address is known. We do technically know an associate email address. So when can I read more about this? Cool. Reflected cross. Account takeover via guest sign-in. Okay, Requested users typically sign in to using their email and a password. The user may also log in using guest session with only their email address and a ticket number. This guest session is designed to only allow interaction with the ticket that was used to sign in. By default, the ticket number is 6-digit random numbers. If OS ticket is used in corporate environment, employee emails may be fixed. Yeah. While signed in as a registered user and their guest sign in, it's possible to perform actions beside interacting with the initial ticket, guest session, blah blah blah. In order to take over a victim's account, an attacker needs to determine the victim's email address. Sure, we can try John Doe, whatever. As mentioned, this is easily done in corporate environment. The attacker then needs to discover a 6-ticket number created by the account, and these are 6 numbers in the default installation. They may be. Oops, why can't I copy that? /profile PHP. So you want me to since I'm authenticated now, you want me to browse the profile of PHP. Well, that didn't work, so it might be patched. Yada yada yada. Sign in, register for an account. Can I do that instead, maybe? Or is that not allowed? Sorry, too weak of a password there. That won't work. I'm as a guest user though, so I'm thinking there's something as guest user. That exploit does sound familiar, but or it does sound like something we could do. What is this? Upload file upload. Upload HTML and change it to exe. Okay, so this is just that you... Okay, let's see. I mean, I couldn't access profile.html. PHP, okay. Might wanna, I just wanna take a look at if delivery HTTP actually serves anything else now. Or if there's like some sort of information I'm supposed to pull there. Oops. Why you do this to me? Yeah, I obviously don't have the hosts. I don't think it's brute forcing. I don't think an ZeroPoint would want us to brute force the 6-digit then. We haven't really done any sort of enumeration yet either, so we're just looking at the system right now. We can guest access some stuff. I thought maybe the file upload would be interesting. Maybe also an exploit just straight out would be interesting. Let's sort by date. See if there's anything. No. Wow, that's just XSS. This might be, but then I should be able to access profile, which I'm not. And how old is that vulnerability? Oh, if it's this stupid, I'm gonna cry. No, it's probably not this stupid. Could have been, but it's probably not. Let me just fix hosts. Oops. Can you do this? Or do you have to create new entry? I'm just going to create new entry. Delivery.htp. Host unreachable. Did I typo that? Yeah, I did. 222. Oh, come on, what is going on? Don't be a bitch. Don't be like this. Am I capturing right now? My interception is off. Pretty sure I should be able to reach that site. No, I'm not. I just cannot type today. I cannot type, people. That's the issue. It's hard to hack stuff when you can't type. Or it definitely makes it a bit harder. This is VMware right there. Sorry, I haven't looked in the chat. Hyper-V, get the fuck out. I'm using VMware here. I actually paid for my own VMware license. I know. I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. Okay, I guess we'll just start throwing things at it. We could try to change the ID number here. Maybe our guest account can access others. The upload stuff seems to be sort of, yeah, we can bypass it, but uploading a PHP here won't really do much. It's a predefined system. We can't find the version of it, so I'm not sure if we're supposed to exploit the actual like underlying system, or we could do more research on that. We could check if there's an MFS module. We did already sort of find some exploits, but none of them were super interesting. I usually get easy boxes on HackTheBox, but I didn't get this one. Hope you get further than that than I did. Okay, well that's interesting. That's that makes me really comfortable here that I'm gonna get something. Well, enumerating files is going to be straight up impossible. It requires key, expires, and signature. Enumerating tickets might be possible, but that, I mean, we are a guest user. Can we view other people's tickets by IDs? I mean, we could try it. There's certainly, I don't see why not. Actually, can use the burp thingy as well, even though I'm not a huge fan of burp. So we could go to view tickets. We could go to intruder, that's fine. Positions, clear, change that ID, add sniper payload. Simplest, let's do numbers, right? Numbers. It's just smashing your head on the keyboard until the blood sacrifice is enough. Yeah, I mean, could be, who knows? That's how I feel. What, sequential from 0 then, or invalid number setting? Okay, yeah, we gotta set steps. I had this exact same thing earlier. Yeah, it's a bit slower. I know, it's fine. Let's go. We could look at the length return here. Yeah, actually looks like the my PHP session ID is responding with the ticket here, and it is not related. Doesn't look to be related to the ticket ID. Size isn't changing. That's probably a dead end right here. Check ticket status. I'm just gonna capture this response again. johndoe.osticket.com and then 051242. I'm just gonna capture this. There we go, access denied. Can't really mean that we're supposed to start brute forcing ticket numbers, honestly. Like we could do it. I just don't see why an easy box and HackTheBox would have you brute force ticket numbers. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do it. That's also a thing. Honestly, don't want to do it. Let's check at that. Pretty raw response here. And there's the CSR as well, so we can't just brute force this. We would have to do it. I'm not signed in, doesn't look like. There, here I am signed out. Check ticket status. Let's see if that's different. Unprocessable entity. That's interesting. Let's do FUF and try to discover some more files, or we haven't really ran jack shit. I mean, for all we know, there's some sort of hidden directory or anything. Let's take a step back. Instead of just looking at these pages in PHP, let's try to enumerate more. And let's just see if we can get a version number from a map. That would be great. That probably doesn't work though when I just API directories. Okay, that is apparently not a directory, even though derp says. Let's do FUF file names. I think we did that last time, didn't we? There we go. I'm just gonna cheat and take it from their page. I don't want to read manuals. Maybe as simple as finding someone else's ticket that happened to leak a hint. Yeah, that might be it. And I want to say we tried, but we sort of kind of didn't. We only enumerated like the first 40 or some IDs. Did anybody actually read? That's clever. Actually, we were authenticated when we did that last enum. I'm an agent. Sign in here. Ooh, what is this? Email page, probably not gonna help us. Opening the ticket. Fuck, this annoys the fuck out of me. Let me just do some more enumeration before we start fucking, before we start like making the blood sacrifice or whatever. So, we just wanted an easy URL fuzzing. So, FUF. And the word lists, opt sec lists, share sec lists, user share sec lists. Thank you. Discovery, web content. There's like a default something, default list, file names, burp suit paradigm. You know, we used something last time, which I don't recall what was. Raft. There we go. Loft, large files, lowercase, why the fuck not? And then the URL, and we'll do and that's HTTP, and then fuss, right? Or is it FUF? It's fuss, right? Yep, it's fuss, and then there was some sort of automatic mode that I fell in love with last time. Like an MA or something. AC it was, yes. Automatically calibrate. I like that. And then we gotta remove the help, obviously. That's probably supposed to be you. Yep. Offline manage. Okay, there's some few here. We go over them. The agent thing wasn't there when you logged in as guest. Was the agent thing the whole time there? I honestly didn't see it, but no, the agent thing was when we went to sign in, and you can go, I'm an agent, and you can go sign in here. But I mean, this might leak the version though. I don't think it's gonna help us a lot more than that. Already sort of done. Or not, that's not entirely true. Roast chicken roasting time. Web config. Okay, interesting. HTTP API, anything that goes to API is file is directory request file name. Rewrite, site pages, anything pages, condition needs to be a file name. Okay, this just basically kills file and directory enumeration. Is that what it is? In pages and in apps. What is this show? Dispatcher.php. What is that? Access denied. Cool. Tickets, tasks, API. Okay, maybe we could use the API to like enumerate tickets or whatever. Honestly, no idea. How is FAF going? Okay, some files, account, Apache, logout, view, offline dot, 200 manage. I did see manage. What is manage.php? Oh, management only supported from the command line. What was the name of the system again? I want to read more about that. OS ticket manage? CLI? Activate users with CLI using manage.php. What is this? Manager, oh, it's open source. Manager.php, action manage. Args action.php. If PHP SAPI name is not CLI, where's that set? It's not set anywhere. Okay, management only supported the command line. Okay, so how is there like a CLI I can use or whatever? Management from CLE. Okay, we are officially struggling, people. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff. Logo, open. I think open was related to the ticket one, right? Include. Forbidden. Is this particularly old? Am I that stupid? How old is 1.14.2? Okay. Can't find the subversion number. Probably dead end. I still think it's something with these ECE tickets. I don't know why though. Like checking the ticket status. I guess we could try to like SQL inject this, but it's very hard to know when we don't know the, like that would definitely be a CV. If this was SQL injectable, it will 100% be a CVE. So that's why I think that's stupid. And we don't have any other information to base this off, right? It's a 6-digit number. Yeah, we could try like every 6-digit number for John Doe, but it's going to take forever. Do you think that's the thing? Do they honestly want us to brute force that? And but John Doe could just be an example, so it might not be a valid email at all, right? Unless they only need the ticket number, which they sort of already proven to us that they don't. Let's check the notes here. Why did we pick this machine? Cool. Okay. So we can enumerate the emails. No, we cannot. No, max failed login attempts. Enumeration is going to be a enumeration like this is a dead end. Okay, so if we can't reasonably enumerate existing tickets, it would have to be based on the fact that we can create the ticket, right? And we already created a ticket. You reached maximum failed login attempts allowed. Cool. I have to wait now. I could just reset the box, but like, okay. So it's definitely related to creating a ticket. Okay. So I guess we're back at the file upload stuff, right? OS ticket file upload normality. Okay, so I'm looking at arbitrary file uploadability here for OS ticket 1.10.1. That's a 2017 vulnerability. And it says that we could try to upload an HTML and exchange it to an exe. That would assume the OS ticket is running on Windows. I'm assuming this isn't a Windows. I didn't even check if this is a Windows or if it's a Linux box. Bash account misconfiguration. ippsec created this. Before you could tell if it's a Linux or a Windows machine. You can't tell that anymore, or am I just stupid? Usually before they would tell you if it's a Windows or a Linux machine. Like it has SSH open, so I'm immediately assuming it's a Linux machine, but... Account, okay, so it says bash and account misconfiguration. TTL on ping, cool. That's a good indication, I guess. I was unaware of that. You live, you learn, right? So it's 63. Okay, so it's a table. Cool, cool, cool. Unaware. Oh, it's a Linux then. Yeah, okay. So it's a Linux, so that vulnerability wouldn't be changing into an exe, would be to some sort of bash file or something. But that doesn't really make sense in terms of bash and account misconfiguration though. Oh, now we're in Justin's territory here. Networking. We gotta get our shoes put on. Let's see if we can check our freaking ticket again, or if the timing, or if I have to reset the box to check my ticket, or create a new one, that is. I don't know if that would help. I fucking hate the fact that Obsidian doesn't show up as a fucking... is this the icon for Obsidian? It's annoying. Account confirmation required to view ticket now? What the fuck? Okay, we'll recreate a new ticket. Open a new ticket. Yes, view page. Email at email.com. Email. Foobar. And then we'll not upload anything now, I guess, or should we try to do the switcheroo? We could try. I mean, I guess that would identify, if we can upload HTML files, that would identify if it's 1.10, right? Read the login screen message. Please show the full nmap in your notes. I think it's basically 80 and 22 right now. I'll just upload another picture of the Caterino. Support page. Notes. I guess we'll keep that for whatever reason. Oh my god, I can't use anything today. Then I did it wrong. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I only did the first 1,000 ports. You're right. Back to enum. Guess that's always the answer, right? Yeah, we're probably supposed to find some information to some ticket. You are probably right. For this to be an easy box, that would make more sense. Stop this. Let's, I guess, save all these notes as well for whatever reason. Okay, so okay, there's another, looks like a HTTP server running on 8065. We could definitely take a look what that is. Mattermost. Cool. Nee. Password like that. No, I have to verify to check my inbox. But there's a Mattermost service running. That's interesting. Yeah, this might be the user enum. Mattermost user enumeration. Please enter a valid email. Email and if the account exists, so there's no user enum. Okay, so what the frick are you supposed to do with this? This is old. Is it? It says 2015 to 2022, so it might not be. That's their actual help. Can't create one. You have to confirm your email. I didn't actually try to log in after I created it though. But I'm guessing it did said you have to confirm email address. So I'm assuming that you have to do that. Yeah. Please verify email. Check your inbox for a resend email. Or you just try the account you registered on the help desk vhost. I like it. But what would the password be though? Would the password be a ticket ID? There's definitely some connection between them, but I was maybe thinking this was an outdated version of Mattermost that you could pull something from. Create one and log in when you set a register ticket and then check the status office. Did you register a ticket and then check the status office? Yes, I did. But I could redo it. There's definitely some connection here. So open a new, no, let's check my ticket because I did save that. Ticket ID and then email at email is what I used. So email and email. Why am I getting, oh yeah, because I tried to register email. That's why I'm getting account confirmation required. So I'll open a new ticket with another email. Email to @email.com. Foobar. I have lost my Mattermost password. #1593. Email to @email. Then we get this. Then we check the support. Email to @email.com. Check the status. The real VR ticket. I have lost my Mattermost. Okay, created by assist you. Choose item. Looking for other tickets. Sign in or register for an account for the best experience. But I can't register because then I have to confirm my email. If you want to add more information to the ticket, just email. Sign in with the... I tried. It says, please verify your email when I tried to do so. Email at email.com. There's so many directions to go in right now. I think we're just sort of listening to too many people. Ah, but okay, so you could... Okay, that's pretty clever. I like that. I like that. I don't like it, but it's clever. So I actually, so this would be the ticket at delivery.htp. Okay, so you're saying I could, that's clever. God, ippsec, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Mr. Me6, Mr. Me. That's clever. I like it. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I don't like it because or I like it, but I don't like it. Ah. I like it, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me tell you what I like it, obviously. I like it, but I don't like it. So the reason I like it, it's because it's obviously clever and you have to think properly outside the box and it's at the same time not complicated. But I don't like it because every time I look at the HackTheBox, I never sort of expect anything to email to ever work. You know what I mean? Every HackTheBox I've ever done, I always sort of assume that everything related to email will just not work. You know what I mean? So my assumption going into this is that when you just have to ignore the whole email concept. So yeah, but it's I mean, it's clever. He obviously knows that, given how experienced he is. He obviously knows that we're not going to think about that because we always just assume that everything related to email functionality is not going to work. Yeah, I get why people are. Yeah, no, I think it was clever. I mean, you guys basically had to spoon feed me, but like, yeah, no, I like it. I just, yeah, no, I like it. I don't feel cheated, but yeah, sure. Okay, so we got into Mattermost, and it says root join the team root developers. Please update the theme to those ticket before you go live. Credentials to the server are mail deliver. You got mail. Also, create a program to help us stop reusing the same password everywhere, especially those that are variants of pre-subscribe. Please subscribe may not be in Rocky, but if any hacker manages to get our hashes, they can use hashcat rules to easily crack all our variations of common phrases. I like that. So the email was read by so how we did this was that we went to the support center, we created a ticket, and in the instruction for the ticket, it says that if you want to add information, you can just email the ticket number. And then we found the Mattermost page, we created an account and used that ticket email, and therefore we got the confirmation code from Mattermost, and we could use that to actually get access to Mattermost. And the reason I guess didn't think of it is because it's clever, and I always just assume that any servers on the HackTheBox machine is never going to have email configured, and it's never going to work. And ippsec obviously knew that, and that's why he made it work on this box. So that's cool. I like it. It's super clever. Kudos. And we're probably not even close to finishing. Okay. Developers, please update the team and preferred credentials to the server are mail deliver. Cool. So that's probably the SCP admin page that we found later on. So let's go into that and let's do it's SCP and then not dispatcher, but just SCP, right? And then it redirected us. So the username would be mail deliver, and then the password would be you got mail exclamation mark. I'm assuming. Nope. Okay. So it's obviously related to some sort of mail service. Oh, I just probably had an extra little space there. Sneaky. I'll try again. It's clever though. Real clever. Like it. We could try. There we go. Nice. And then there's hashes here, I'm guessing. Or we'll be able to somehow compromise some hashes. And he already told us a variation. So we're going to use a tool called... oh, what's it called? Oh, what is it called? A tool called Cook, I think, to generate some password iterations, or we could just use hashcat rule sets. Yeah, he's probably just referring to us for you to use the one rule to rule them all rule set. But first, we got to find the hashes he's talking about. So right now it's ticket. We can see system logs. We can see information. Probably not that interesting. We want some account hashes. Settings. Doesn't look to be that interesting. Tickets. Autoresponder queue. agents, templates, users. System, company. Site page, logos. So we might want to upload a new backdrop. That looks interesting. Upload a new logo. That definitely looks interesting because that's going to have direct paths on the file server. I just looked at this. These looks like hashes. No, these are probably just tests. I'm just looking at these. Bob, we could take a look at the tickets now, just for lulz. Maybe there's some Easter eggs in here. Lul.test, and then he tested with some Mattermost stuff to follow up on that. And then this is me. Okay, cool. So nothing in tickets. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to compromise the OS ticket database. Looking at the logos and login backdrops, those might be upload vulnerabilities. We can change landing and pages. We can manage those pages here. Can we inject PHP here? Nah, this probably just looks like HTML. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Form, schedule, filters, health, API, plugins, plugerinos. Cool. Add a new plugin. To include the plugin to download and place it, okay, but that can't be done remotely, it seems. That has to be done that way. Yeah, I'm thinking we're at the right place. When we looked at the pictures. I'm thinking the pictures. So, version of OS ticket we might be able to get from this information as well, which might lead us to a vulnerability. Like Angel 1D is trying to tell us, basically. He's hinting at. Probably because he wants to go to bed or something. I have to just find that pictures one again. Manage settings, system, OS ticket, this. Yeah, file upload restricted bypass, probably in the logos. No, it's that one. It's the first one. Create a volume to bypass the client side. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, this is dot. Correct. Yeah, so these HTML files, I'm assuming those are references to those pages that we just saw. So where did we see that? Pages. I'm assuming that these are the pages. So you could probably add a new page and then you can like upload HTML, or it's the logos. I want to test the logos. I'm thinking the logos. Yeah, I'm thinking the logos. Tickets. Angel is fine. Where was those pictures again? Company. There we go. I'm thinking this stuff right here. Thinking there's an upload vulnerability here. And it's probably related to .html. Let's look at the screenshots here. Support SCP tickets. Ah, okay. So you as a support user can upload the ticket. Okay, so he's referring to me browsing an existing ticket, say this ticket, and then I can upload something. Looking at the screenshot though, this looks older. We need to access the database somehow, Justin, right? So we need to compromise the hosts. Always double check the effective version of vulnerabilities. I'm just saying that this interface looks old. Might be something else. I'm assuming these are all just talking about the same upload vulnerability. Yeah, this is the same thing. I want to try this on the this stuff right here. So this is a PHP shell. I'm just gonna start testing basically. Single cell PHP file. Oh, I don't want to have an interactive. I want to just have the good old classic. No, I don't want to have simple PHP shell GitHub. Oh, I know you guys are gonna tell me there's PHP shells on Linux because I just want something simple like this. This is what I want right here. Don't need no more right now. Let's just, and then let's first try to upload like a cat image. Let's see just where it ends up at. Save changes. Use a custom. Okay, staff backdrop. Use a custom backdrop. Where is this information taken from? Use a custom backdrop. System default staff. Okay, so that's for the. That's for that. Okay. To upload a wider image, right? So this is for the backdrop when you're not logged in, which would work perfectly fine. Let's just try to straight upload the shell, see what happens. Probably not. Upload invalid image type, that's fine. Let's try and do the test again. Open, let's intercept with burp. So let's just clear this out. Yes, intercept is on. We'll click save changes. It's going to try to upload that PNG file, this. And then we should try to change the content type first. We don't have a history anymore. Fact. Let's let this go through and let's upload the actual, like the actual picture of a cat or whatever that we downloaded. This one. Let's intercept that. Not this. Intercept this. Save changes. Send that action. Send that. Oh, we can just change it here. Let's try to change the content a bit. Can you do this? Can I do like this and then go all the way down and shift click and it will be gone? Please be gone. Yes, thank you. So let's try to change that to PHP. And then jam something in here, like the shell we just had somewhere. It's a mess, I know, I love it. Whatever. See if what happens if we jam this into this. Probably not gonna work. I'm just thinking loudly here. Let's forward that, see what happens. Intercept is off. Doesn't look valid. More tab means more skills. I love it. It's 100% accurate. Let me just exit out a bunch of this. So that wasn't valid either. So let's just delete this. There we go. And then do like the cat again, and then like intercept again. Save changes. I just want to change, like, see if I can have the content in here. Oh no, let's try to see if I can change the file extension first without changing the content. Where's the fucking file name? It was here, I promise. Let's try PHP. See what happens. Oh, that worked actually. Yeah, it's gonna give us a download, but if we try to go here now, it should view it, right? And we need to change it first, so let's change this. Save changes. It's my cat. I don't want to view selected source. I want to view all the source. I want to see the reference to that image. I want to find out where that image is at, which I can probably do in burp. Logo.php, eh? Not found. Damn, you're a lifesaver today, you know that? Let's try the logo. I honestly, I actually do think I'm onto something here. I just want to say I actually think I'm onto something. Let's try the cat again. Let's try intercept. Save changes. And then... Why is it so much content? Why is the picture so huge? Why the pic got huge? Let's just smack that in there. We are rooting for... See what you did there? See what you did there? Actually, I might not need to change that. I might not need to change the extension. Upmerge 2 square, upload a wider image. Why are you complaining? Can't I just like save this image and just use that? Wouldn't that be easier? Logo.png. There we go. I'll delete that. And then I'll do logo.png. And then I'll... No, don't want to turn off burp. Or intercept. Save. A lot tinier picture. I like it. Oh, but now it's gonna complain because it's actually gonna check the size. No, is the size in the metadata or in the file content? Let's see what happens if I just delete this and forward it. Yeah, it's gonna complain. Her. Can I like do it here maybe? It wouldn't be HTML, I know that. Just want to do I was here. No, invalid image type. It doesn't like that. Can you update? Is the HTML stuff correct though? Like, honestly, her. So I did look at where is that? Manage. Just take away this. Pages. Landing. But this is all HTML. This isn't going to be rendered as PHP. Oh, maybe I can actually change the upload settings though. I didn't think about that. Maybe I can just allow tickets to have like whatever file extension. Ticket attachment config. There we go. Enable attachment. Maximum file size 2 meg. Maximum files no limit. Additional file types. Option. Enter comments of additional file types by extension. Okay, cool. So I can just allow PHP to be uploaded here then, right? Optionally choose acceptable file types. I want the additional file types filters .php. Enabled, visible. Let's see if it's banned. I didn't get an error that it's banned, so I guess we'll see. But then again, I might just be on something wrong here, because even though we can upload those files to ticket, doesn't necessarily mean that we can browse them easily. Settings for emails, did I check that? Would there be a password? No, that wouldn't matter, we do have the password. Template, add new template. This isn't what I think is a template. This isn't a theme-based design template. This is some other sort of template. Delivery person, supporter, administrator, that's who I am. Access. All access obviously is me. Her. I think I find this kind of hacking is definitely more challenging than developing. But developing is honestly just fun because there's usually a way to get around your problem. And if you can't figure out a way to get around your problem, there's 99% going to be somebody that knows a way to get around your problem on Stack Overflow, whatever. So honestly, developing is probably more fun. Hacking like this is really like comparing this to an internal pen test. Obviously, I'm not a web app guy. I'm a red teamer and internal penetration tester. This is definitely more challenging in the terms that you actually have to go through everything. It's not just the same sort of system. You don't know the attack path before you start. You know, when I'm doing internal tests, as soon as I identify a misconfigured certificate template or whatever, I know the exact path I have to take to compromise the domain using that. It's very different from this, where I never touched OS ticket before. There's so many different possibilities on how you would compromise a control management system like this, right? It would be sometimes you could change the template. If you can modify PHP, get a shell. File upload, get a shell. If you can browse directly the user, take over an admin user or expose the password hash or whatever directly. Plugins, if there's some other functionality in the web app that might allow code execution. There's a bunch of stuff you could do. So it's just so much to look at. So right now I sort of gave up the file upload thingy because I don't know why I gave that up. I'm just jumping all over the place. Which is typically how I do stuff. I just jump all over the place until I like talk myself into staying in one place and it works. Let's see. Can I use this logo as a login backdrop? Oh no, yeah, no, definitely. I definitely know that we're supposed to find hashes and crack hashes. It's just that I'm guessing those hashes are in the are on the box somewhere on the OS ticket database or whatever. I was immediately thinking that it's in the OS ticket database, and that's why we have to compromise OS ticket to get access to that database. But if that was true, then it would be listed under users, right? And it's only me as a user, so right? I'm just assuming that we're supposed to compromise the host to OS ticket, and then we would find some sort of hashes somewhere, and we would be able to do something from it. Yeah, in the database after IP unit. But while that would like, let's take a look at tickets here. Dashboard. Where did I see tickets earlier? I just want to see all the tickets. Agent panel. There we go. I was on the agent panel. So, users. No, they don't. That is correct. Haven't tried that. If that's the case, then I'm gonna be sad. Or, I'm gonna try it, but I honestly don't think so, though. But I'll try it. No, it's not that. It's something else. It's the Mr. Me. Mail deliverer. I'm gonna take it from Obsidian. I don't want to fuck up the password, spacing and stuff. Oh wow. Yeah, I feel stupid now. This is why I stream. Again, this is me just assuming that you have to find something more, right? So Now there's probably a database here. Pogo remembered forever. Destroyed. Oh, cool. Root pi SMTP. Can we cat that? Probably cannot. Nope, access denied. Oh fuck. I'm gonna get blackmailed by Skullsack. No! No. What's it? What's the? Is it dash L that we run all the time? No, to check. Oh, I haven't done Linux Privesc in so long. What's the tool again? Linux Privesc, GitHub. LinPeace. No, there's another one as well that everybody runs. Is LinPeace the current one? RootSec Dev, you should know this, working on OCP and everything. 10 out of 10, you should know. LinEnum is probably the one I'm looking for. Is it still it still maintained? LinPass NG, LinEnum. I use LinPass. There's another one called LinEnum. LinEnum is the old one, and then it's LinPass NG. It looks like. And there's something called LinPass NG as well. Is that like a ripoff again? Yeah, it's this. It's this. Yeah, it's the same one. Just it's called. Okay. I'll use this. It got colors and everything. I remember this for Windows WinPass. I remember this being something as well. I'm guessing maybe this box even have internet access then. Nope, doesn't. I guess no HackTheBox has internet access, right? Beep, beep, boop, beep, ba. Let's get. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to get it, and then somebody complained about me using Python something earlier. So now I have to do HTTP server, right? Better, happy now. Oh yeah, that's true. PwnKit will, lol. That's true. Should just use that, 100%. If it's vulnerable though. Where's the GitHub repo? There we go. I love it. No. Yeah, I would have to main kit, PwnKit. Yeah, this is gonna be a bitch to set up manually, or it's because I would have to change manually curl this. Okay, you just download it. Cool. And then I get it. We get. Oh, what IP was I again? I guess this is technically cheating then, right? 10.10.49. Port, what was it? 8,000? Yeah, I could do SFP as well. That would work fine as well. Shimmel plus X. Love it. I get that. I that was cheating though, but easy route, guys. Okay, well, to recap, once I got owned. So to recap that, once I struggled my way through realizing that HackTheBox boxes can send emails, which my days of HackTheBox have taught me they cannot. So I guess good job ippsec on exploiting the fact that everybody thought that boxes could, yeah, easy box, right? Good job on owning every HackTheBoxer just based on the fact that HackTheBoxes typically don't send emails. And then I cheated my way to root, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Especially when I spend like how long I've been streaming? How long did I spend? Way too long in that initial process. So, but yeah, no. So the only problem I had here was that after I assumed that there was something more after I compromised the Mattermost, and I just simply couldn't SSH into the user. I just assumed that that user would be valuable for the admin panel, and then I would have to exploit some sort of vulnerability in that admin panel to go further. And that's again one of those things that, keep in mind, it's an easy box. It isn't supposed to be like 15 steps to get to user. Even though the first step took an hour and we had to do blood sacrifices. So, but yeah, no, great. I mean, the whole mail stuff was cool. It's super clever. It's just clever. And I guess that's what boxes should be. I mean, if the more insane and export boxes are typically technically difficult as well as being clever, and this was just clever. So I love it. So short summarizing, we found the ticket system. Once we could create a ticket without making a user, and then after we created a ticket, it basically told us that, you know, if you want to add some information to the ticket, you can send an email to this address. That address ended with delivery.http, hinting at some sort of local email setup contained within the box. And then we found, well, we failed to identify the Mattermost service because we were sloppy on our port scan. So note to next time, do a full port scan to save yourselves time. And then, you know, once somebody spoon-fed me into rerunning the nmap scan, we found Mattermost. And then we were able to create a Mattermost account and redirect that and send that verification email to the ticket system so we could actually read the email, which was hard for me to swallow because I always just assume that every HackTheBox box email systems are disabled, doesn't work, right? So good props on that ippsec, that was really clever. Once we got access to Mattermost, it just straight up told us, you know, the credentials to SSH into the box. I assumed that those credentials were for the administration panel for the ticket system and not to SSH in. So I spent time looking for a way to exploit that ticket system. And then some clever soul in chat just asked, hey, have you tried SSHing them? Good call on that one. And now I'm being blackmailed soon by Skellsec apparently. And then we cheated to get root. I'm assuming that the way to get root was to probably log into the database, log into an internally running database, and then get some hashes and crack them, and that would be root. So, and then the Mattermost message basically said that RockU is not going to contain that hash, but if you use a rule set, and the one rule set you should all be using is one rule to rule them all. If you haven't heard of that, that's like the ultimate rule set for Hashcat, which still used to this date, even though it's like fucking 5 years old, which is awesome. Yeah. Cool. Next time, notes to next time. Guys, tell this to me next time. Do a full nmap scan, don't be sloppy, even though it's an easy box. And then, yeah. Keep Bollinger doing his best at trying to keep me off route here. Mr. freaking Bandrell here, trying to give me all different possibilities, just throw me off route, making it real hard to swim. But we swam, we got over the lake, we did it. I'll send you the on Discord. Worth a listen. Cool. Send that ippsec podcast on Discord. That's pretty cool. I'll resend my affiliate link again just to make sure if somebody lost that for the Red Team Operations course by ZeroPoint Security. Basically Rasta Mouse, amazing course. It honestly is. Hashtag sellout, but that's just how it is. And yeah, we did the thing. I never, always in the process, I never see myself getting to the end. Never. I always just assume I'm going to fail live. So that's cool. And I think, you know, I don't know if ippsec, I don't know how ippsec works, but I would really like to see him sometime actually do it live, you know what I mean? Not pre-record it. Because that's where as you say, you know, live adds a level to it for sure, because you're here sitting here, you got all the information coming in, you got all the suggestions, and you have to try to pipe through some information. At the same time, you're scared as fuck to fail live. So yeah, it would be really cool to see how they would handle that. I think he's done it though. He would probably have no issues, not saying anything like that. But it would be cool. Would be cool. I think ippsec has done like one to two boxes live, but rare. Cool. Doesn't he do most of the easy boxes without script? Script as in automated tools? Oh no, without script. Yeah. So without script as, you know, he doesn't have a script for videos. I think so. I'm guessing his flow is basically he does the boxes some point during the week, and then he has his notes, and then he just recreates that. And obviously, you know, tries to show how he actually thought about doing it when he did it. I'm just saying, doing it live, I think adds a flavor to it because it's you know, you're really going through it, going through the pain together. So, but yeah, maybe next week we'll do Hack the Box. If not, we'll do start looking into the project of the project of LDiff to Bloodhound. Again, I gotta check when the new Bloodhound release is. If that's before the next stream is going to be Hack the Box as well, or something else. Let's see. I saw a tweet about that. That root exploit is super powerful now, right? I haven't really followed along about the Punkit stuff, to be honest. Looks severe. Oh, sorry, Pony Lover, you would have to send that link on Discord. I got the... There we go. From esports to ethical hacker. Conversation with ippsec. ippsec used to do esports, huh? Cool, I did not know ippsec used to do esports. Cool. ippsec rocks, that's a great website. Somebody told me that I got a shout out in his latest video. Let's check that. Let's rub our own, you know, let's get high. I need my up after almost getting beaten by ippsec's low box. I need to feel some adrenaline. I need some dopamine. Let me see what he says. What he said about it. Need my dopamines. Oh my god, ads. I honestly, after I stopped doing Hack the Box, I don't either. Even though it's just great like background content or just watching and trying to pick up stuff. Since I'm so out of the flow, it just doesn't matter anymore for me. I think it was here. Give me a second, unless somebody photoshopped it. Oh, it's the timestamp at 1 hour and 1 minute. Jesus, how long is this video? There we go. Whoop. What does it say? What does it say? I gotta listen to him and tell him what it says about me. I need some adrenaline. Need some ups here.
Is going to be a more automated way that
ADCS, cool.
Erica had showed me. Let's see, what is her Twitter handle? Twitter.com/Erica, I think Zelik. So most of my stuff is going to be coming from the post Erica had wrote, but also we're going to be doing it the manual way without using Certify. So the first step is to go into Sharp Collections, or you could just compile it manually. For doing like Hack the Box things that use .NET programs like Certify, Sharphound, Rubius, Seatbelt, all those type of things, I love just grabbing it from the Sharp Collection library. It's actually in my opt. So if I go to cd/opt, I have Sharp Collection, and then I just can do a git pull to update everything. If I go into like .NET Framework 4.5 any, I always pull from any. Be careful using like x86 or x64, x86 because they don't get compiled nearly as frequently. But you can see all the .NET things we have. We have like print night mode, better safety cats, ADCS pwn, which may just automate this. I haven't used that before. Let's see, what do we have that we wanted? We wanted certify and Rubius. So I'm going to copy certify.exe.
Cool. So apparently, if I backdoor my binaries, I might be able to on ippsec. That should be like my side goal. Kidding. No, obviously he just uses it for his HackTheBox boxes, and that I clearly state that as well.
I think I'm spelling that correctly. Took a second, so yep, those files now exist. The other thing we have to grab is PowerView.
Right, so notice me, ippsec. It's fun though, but honestly, I just love to see somebody using it, and that's why it's there. It's created literally for HackTheBox and scenarios like that. I would never, in a freaking million years, deploy any of this on a client's disk without checking the contents of it. You should never do that. So yeah, I think I said it pretty clearly here. OPSEC, should I blindly deploy any of these binaries during real-life engagements? Fuck no. Always look through anything that you can deploy on the client machine or network, and then I hopefully don't link to the DNSpy backdoor. I link to the real one. Yeah, 20k, sure. Deploying anything blindly from this repo should be reserved for lab environments, virtual machines, HackTheBox, detection mapping, and so forth. Yeah. So I think Bollinger usually tells me that he's going to blame me. If any of these repos gets backdoored and they end up in sharp collection, he's going to blame me if he uses them. So that's how it works. Just blame Flangwick for automating deployment of stuff. Industry is full of shouldn'ts. That's why we get a job, sadly. I guess that's true. That is true. Where did the music go here? I need some music. It's get awkwardly quiet here. Here we go. That is why we have jobs. That is true. So I wanna. So I'm kind of torn, but I see people like John Hammond and ippsec and other sort of. I'm guessing at this point we can call them cybersecurity influencers, right? Is that like a bit of a, what should I say, nauseous term? Does it sound like cheesy, or because technically they are now, cybersecurity influencers and or YouTubers. And my content is really rough. It's not put a lot of time into. You can obviously say, based on the thumbnails and based on the stuff that John Hammond does, he's moving more into the mainstream area, where he wants to widen his audience. He doesn't only want the 20k people that are this deep dive into it. Right? So at some point I'm probably going to make more. I'm not going to make like clickbaity thumbnaily mainstream YouTube videos, but at some point I might start making constructed, edited informational YouTube videos at some point. Like I might actually talk about some tools, or might actually talk about how to do stuff in a manner it isn't over 2 hours, and it's not a lot of me going and scratching my head. But yeah, we'll see. It would be fun to like grow the YouTube channel a bit. Obviously keep growing on Twitch as well, but it's still very, very specific, and that's why we're obviously not hitting a broad audience right now. Fully aware of it. It's very specific. Yeah, true. So we'll see. Yeah, no, they are 100%. When are you dropping the OnlyFans? The tricks on you, OnlyFans been there forever. Nah, OnlyFans, bro. We'll probably make more money on OnlyFans. Only 0 days? I like it. Only O days. Only O days. That's cool. Somebody should buy that domain. onlyodays.com. Only O days. Name cheap. Who's gonna buy it? Skellsec is gonna buy it and blackmail me for it. 100%. onlyodays.com is available. Fuck it, I'm buying it. Before somebody else does it. onlyodays.com. Why would I need it though? What would I put on it? No, Rasta, no, confirm. I gotta buy it. That's gonna trigger every. I'm literally taking down AWS clusters because I'm buying all these domains. Why would I have it though? I don't even want it. Actually, no, fuck it, Rasta. You can have it. You know, I'm a domain addict. I'll admit it. You know, I'm a domain addict, but still. Oh, they can still buy Zero instead of Zero. That's true though. Typo squat me. Get hack 5 ads. I'll blackmail you to run ads on Octopone and Porchetta. True though. Hack 5 ads? Ads would be cool. Or no, ads wouldn't be cool, but like ads from those kind of companies would be cool. Wouldn't mind that. Hack 5, bro. I got all the tools. I think the only thing I doesn't have is the shark plug. Is that what they call the shark plug? The rest of it I have. There's a Hack 5 tool called shark plug, right? Shark jack. There we go. Shark jack. That's the only thing I don't have. I think I have the rest of the toolkit. Bashburn and everything. So much cool stuff. Never had to actually use it though. You know, being remotely located, working for a US company. But cool stuff nonetheless, you know. Cool stuff. Yeah. Think I'm gonna get off next time. Probably looking to do more Hack the Box. Probably not gonna waste as much time. Looking to not waste as much time live. A lot of their stuff in man in the middle, yes. A lot of their stuff is maced at man in the middle attacks. But I think I'm gonna get off for today. See you all next Sunday. Have a happy Monday tomorrow. Get some work done, you know. Looking forward to that Monday morning coffee, checking your emails, scheduling all the meetings, you know. Work week, let's go, whoop! I hope everybody's gonna have a great rest of their Sunday, and I see you next Sunday if you want to jump in. Sure thing. Talk to you later, peeps. Bye-bye.